this is Lord of History, and we are back with part 8 of our West Saxe campaign for Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. So last time we captured the city of Stanford, and well, even though we captured the city and we've won the siege, we took quite a hefty blow because of some mistakes I have made. I should have simply auto-resolved the battle instead of wanting to play it for myself. I think the casualties would have been much lesser. So now we are actually going to look south once again. I'm not really going to march north anymore, perhaps just looking for Triton, since this is part of East Angle's territory, and our mission, and one of the missions we now have, is to eliminate East Angle. So perhaps we should look towards just that simple city over there, because it gives me some salt and it also has a beach market, so some extra food and income from commerce. So perhaps we send our good King Alfred towards there, and then we will actually march south against East Angle, going through the Norfolk, and then marching south all the way to the border of our vassal Kent. In the meantime, our other army here, the Resolute Wall, will also march into East English territory. Now we have some public order issues in Fens. This is simply due to the province allegiance, so nothing to worry about that one. Some low loyalty again. One of my governors, or two of my governors, low loyalty because you were prematurely removed from office, and some traits. And Wolfsig just his ordinary loyalty level. Perhaps we should look to secure his loyalty by paying 650 coin. So privately thank him. He will get faction allegiance, +2 of influence and +2 loyalty. Yeah, we will. We're not going to acknowledge his prestige. He can have some extra influence, nothing to worry about. We have 10 influence, so privately thank him, and therefore he is now safe. Alfred, perhaps we should do the same for you. Is it also 650? No, it's 850 now. Then I'm going to wait for one more turn. Perhaps next turn it resets and will be a bit cheaper once again. We have one more governance available here in Fens. Just going to look what we get here. We get some iron and we get cattle. This is a merchant, this is grain silo, and this is also grain exchange. So some food, some commerce. So we have a lot of different things. And all my men are, all the candidates that I get are not governors, they're actually all generals. So that's a bit sad. So minus 15% recruitment cost, don't care. Commanded army. Well, we'll give it to Sabi. So Sabi. Wait, so did I highlight you? Yeah. Yes, so Sabi is now the governor of Fens, and you have good loyalty, but you have, because of his personality, he's stupid, so he has -1 for governance, but we don't always know that one. Okay, so that's good over there. We can actually, if we want to, go straight in with the Resolute Wall and actually take the city of St. Albans, or whatever it is called in proper English, I have no idea. Or we can wait one more turn and then strike out. But if I look at the army of Alfred, he will need some time to fully replenish, probably up to almost 5 full turns, which is the new year in spring, so that's quite a long time. Just going to check if I can build anything, and then I am going to march in with my second army and declare war on East Angles. So what can we build? Nothing. Yeah, we can increase the iron veins here. Go for the largest income, even though it's more public order, negative penalty, but we have a good one here. So that's nothing to worry about. So we are going to build this one, and therefore all my money is up or depleted. And then through diplomacy we are going to declare war on East Angles. They have 16 regions. They have an army over here. Guthrum is over there. They had some armies over here as well. But we should win it without any problems. So yeah, if we look at the balance of power, because we have so many vassals that are hopefully willing to cooperate, except perhaps for Kurnu. They won't, probably. We should be able to win this one.
We will defend ourselves.
Everyone accepted the invitation and the declaration of war. So war declared, diplomacy has failed, these two factions are now at war, and let's take up the first territory. So simply occupy this one. He has gained a trait, probably Lush. Is that you?
The men are ready to serve.
Alfred? Oh no, it isn't, okay. So here in St. Albans we get some extra food, and we have to change the priory. Dismantling it will just bring it back one day. So we're going to convert it, but I can't pay for it just yet. So not just yet. And if I look here, we need an, if we have Grantbridge, I believe that's pronounced. If we have this one and we can assign a new governor here, it should also be a governor that is some kind of a preacher, just like in was it in Hamptonshire? No, it's just like in Somerset. So a preacher, because he gives plus 20% income from the church buildings. So here we have two, and then we have the extra one in the main city. And if we look here, we can also build one here in the main city if we want to, and we have two from here. So that's why we should also look for a preacher there. Now if I was looking, this city of Elwick is over here, and this is only a one. Vjödborg, do they only have one settlement? Yeah, they do. And they are at war with Lederborg, which is, I don't know, over there. So they are separated by me, actually. Perhaps we should also take that one. It's only one minor settlement, but we should take it for our own. Now, of course, this army is only 13 men strong, so we can't take over London. London will need a large army, even perhaps two. So this will be one of the last cities we are going to take. What I am going to do is actually focus on the minor settlements first, cripple their economy, and then continue with taking over some of the bigger cities that we have in our path. I am, however, going to grant the Resolute Wall some extra units, even though there aren't many. Just an extra unit of kill axemen will be sufficient. And then perhaps next turn I'm going to look towards changing Alfred's army, because even though they have reasonable veterancy here, these men, if I look and take some select few spearmen, they have a higher upkeep cost, but they also have almost double the amount of armor. And it's okay, it's just the armor, but armor is always good. It's how resistant they are to missile fire and melee attacks. So if we have 25 towards 12, that's quite a big difference. Now I do notice that there is an army of 15 here. Spear armed host. It's also their king or their general, their head of state. So perhaps they will march towards Stanford next turn. And then we can break that one army immediately. And I believe it's their only army that I have. So that would be perfect if we could do so. So that's it for this turn. So let's continue. What are we actually researching? We are researching the watermill. Yeah, true. And then we are going towards the allotment of the royal things. So melee units over there. So I know that East Angle does have a lot of armies. It won't be easy. We will need our companions, our vassals.
Surely you're not too proud to accept our gold.
They want a peace treaty and they offer us 600 gold. I am, however, not going to accept it. It's annihilation or nothing. They wanted to break free. Well, now they will feel the wrath of West Saxon. In good time, probably. Westerners has been destroyed. Difflin annexes Brega. Piety and prosperity. We get +3 public order. All regions -15 construction costs for monastery buildings and +15% income from churches. Naturally, when God is pleased, he bestows on them the gift of prosperity upon his people, that they may praise him all the more. Investing in the people's spiritual well-being can only pay dividends in the long run, surely. He's getting a baker, which gives him extra unit replenishment, Wiglaf Epicurean, extra income, and extra zeal. A lot of extra zeal now, even though it's only +1. Okay. Oh, what else? Disloyal, thank you. Austere, governor of Fens, resourceful, good, okay. So we have an extra small farm, grain silo, and the mills are built or researched. So let's look toward the royal things. Why is it because of this one? No. No idea, no, don't care. So we are now at 14 units. Because of the food +20% and this one is -20%, so it should actually be at about 40% now. Because this is growing quite fast. 4 more turns. Where is Alfred? Alfred is over there. Yeah, this is going quite fast now. So we've got some extra unit replenishment rate from somewhere. I have no idea from where.
We are the coming
I could go towards a tandem and complete the entire province, but I'm afraid that they will probably march towards me. Can they reach Stanford? No, they can't. And these can't reach me either, so we can actually go towards tandem.
We can
Take it. And therefore we have the entire province now. So some extra iron, some extra income from industry, and then also some extra food. So we have 260 food. Always good to have so much.
Victory is assured.
I should perhaps look towards raising another army in Winchester, or possibly because we don't have that many units in the replenishment pool. Perhaps we should wait and first bring this one up to 20 unit stack. Just going to change Alfred's army first. Even though I will lose some men, I can go for 3 Earl Spearmen as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spears. We can actually lower that one to 5. 5 should be enough. And then have 1 more unit of horses, for example. Yeah, let's do that one. So, delete all of them. Disband them. I'm going to have no more income probably. And a very weak army. But that's okay. We still have 1,200 to work with. You get an extra... No, you don't need extra horses. You actually just simply need extra Saxe warriors and 2 units of Fjord spearmen. Then we have 5 spears here as well. And perhaps I can still upgrade all of them. No, we can't do all of them, but we can do 2 of them. So through that. Then this is a 17 unit stack and a 20 unit stack. This will take 4 turns probably, but that's okay. Let's take over Hereford, which will once again give me some food. And occupy. So this is some extra food again. Lovely. I was going to change this one towards... probably towards just the priory store. Because it also gives me some income from commerce. So just going towards the priory store. As I see here, we should perhaps wait for 9 turns before we take over Illic, because then they have upgraded this one to the 4th item. So towards an abbey or an abbey market. Yeah, they are going to change it towards an abbey. And an abbey gives me +8 public order, +108 income, and +1 religious estate. It costs me 6,000, so why not wait then? If they want to build it for me. Wingmere. Wingmere gives me some extra food and income from clothing or cloth. So Grantebridge, don't care about it. Probably East Angle and their heir, their prince, is perhaps going to take over Illic, don't know. Are they at war? They are not at war with Fjordborg. So they're simply going to march towards me probably. Which is fine by me, don't care. Let them come. Okay, end the turn again. No, he's marching back up. Oh, you want to march towards Stanford. Good. Let him come. And Grandbrew, oh yeah, is also coming towards me. So Alfred will have some fighting to do. Back at Stanford.
I've reached a new rank.
More than you bargained for. All the showy grandstanding you have undertaken is making your neighbors, friends and rivals alike justifiably nervous. Expect there to be consequences when it comes time to talk of treaties. More than you bargained for, a major diplomatic penalty towards all other factions. That's fine by me. Sabi has become resourceful, so still nothing there. We've constructed a grain silo in Dorchester. Some war, some peace, and we have some skills. Athelholm, he is a governor, so he has good loyalty at this moment, so we give him a scribe. Like that. Wiglaf is also a governor. You have decent loyalty. He is of Dorset, so also give him a scribe, even though it doesn't matter with him. And Hothrud is also a governor. So let's give him some extra. It doesn't change, but still give him some extra. It will also give me some extra income. So that's fine as well. So we once again have 4,000 income per turn.
We'll do our utmost.
Great to see that one. Can you reach Stanford? No, you can't. Can you reach Stanford? No, you can't either. So perhaps we should stay with Alfred here for one more turn and then march towards Stanford ourselves. Yeah, the garrison is weak here, but that's okay. So the resolute wall will take 6 turns for you, 4 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns, 3, and we can't have the royal thanks just yet. And this is 2 turns as well. The idea of, at the beginning it was just you had to pay, the beginning of Thrones of Britannia. And then they've changed it towards the idea of having a turn to replenish the units. And that's okay. But sometimes it should have been lower, because 6 turns is quite a long time. Okay, here you see -1 turn. But it doesn't always change. So then again -1. Okay, here you have -2. So you can lower it by -4. You can lower it by -5 turns. Okay. That's quite a lot actually. Because then those units, those Saxe warriors would always replenish after 1 turn. So yeah, okay, that's decent. I wanted to change this one first, so we're going to the Priory store for 6 turns. We lose quite a lot of money. Then Somerset, not really something we need to do. Hampshire, neither. Dorset, good amount of public order, so we can upgrade Shaftesbury. We're going for the lead mine, and that will be all my money. And then I'm just going to look towards the Resolute Wall to change this 1 unit to Fjord Spearman. Okay, I can push the attack a bit further. I don't want to go in too much. Perhaps we should first look towards Windermere, and then go down. So let's go to Windermere and occupy that one. There will probably therefore be... Oh no, we do have +1 public order because of events. Oh yes, yeah. We have some events that help me. But it will lower, probably. Colchester. Where is Colchester? Where can I find Colchester? Over here. So at the sea. Wow, that's okay. So Alfred, you remain in the north. Probably going back towards Stanford next turn. So, end the turn. East Angle does take over quite a lot of territory in the north, I see. They are winning their battles over there, which I don't like. Well, it's better that they fight over in the north and leave the south to me, and then perhaps by the time they come towards the south, we already have destroyed major parts of their armies. Yerma is no longer here. We have some trades. That's okay, so factions destroyed. We have a beach market, some extra food and some extra commerce income, and we have a clothier, which is also extra income from commerce. Can we reach them?
Yearn to prove themselves.
We should be able to reach them, but we are therefore trespassing. However, if we can defeat him now, then that's one less army to worry about. Just going to check. Where are we going to send our resolute wall? I don't see any armies marching up from the south. So let's go to Kelmsford, some extra food again, then to Maildune, and then perhaps towards Colchester. But first we will take over this one, occupy it. So once again some extra food. Perhaps here we should, because we already have quite a lot of food now, have a look at the Lord's Fields, because it's +1 turn unit replenishment. Oh no, it's +1 turn for levy units, and for retinue it's -1.
We await your commands.
You are retinue, you are levy. So are you all retinue? You are levy? Oh, you are also retinue. So levy is the lower one, while retinue is probably the higher part. So that would mean that if I upgrade this to a Lord's Field, my retinue, my elite units, like for example the Royal Things and all the things, will replenish faster. No. It's fine by me. Let's go for the food. The more food we have, the more armies we can have. However, going to look, can we actually implement someone? No. We can do an extra archer, but don't really need one. We already have 4 archers, so that's okay. So now, should we go and fight him?
The men are ready to serve.
I really hope I can reach him. Otherwise we have a problem if we can't reach him. Yeah, solid, come on.
We will stay the course.
Let's have a battle.
Let us advance.
Ah, you wussies.
Do not falter. That option is not.
And of course now we are taking attrition. Wussies.
Can't be done.
Low public order, don't care. Attrition, don't care. So now you're probably going to march towards Stanford.
No.
Wussies. Okay, what can I upgrade? Somerset, nothing. Hampshire, nothing. Yeah, I am going to upgrade in Winchester. I'm going to upgrade my patrols towards the guardhouse. I mean, okay, it's -20 food now. Well, -10 food again, but we have a lot of food, and -50 gold, but we have a lot of gold as well. So, and Winchester is quite important. And here in Somerset, I'm going to do the same, because Somerset gives me quite a lot of income. So we are going to upgrade that one as well. And we're going to secure his loyalty, even though it costs me 900. Perhaps we should seek a wife? Perhaps his wife will help us. No, she won't, so turn her down. And now we can't upgrade his influence, but okay, well. Can I also upgrade it in Dorchester? We can. We have enough money, we should do it. And Dorchester has quite a lot of men now, so that's great. Good, let's do one more end turn, see what the enemy is going to do. East Anglia is marching up north, they're sending another army south. Kent is, yeah, very good, Kent. Happy that you are trying to take London. If we have to turn on Kent later on to unite all of England, then that's fine by me. But they are helping me. So Leflin is gone. Again, some trades. We've got an iron mine in Bedford, so a bit more money for me. Some skills. Ah, yes, you. First I'm going to check what we can do here. So we have +2 loyalty for Alfred, which means that we now have 3. You have some skills available, so some extra income is always nice, and Wolfsick is also a governor, the governor of Wiltshire, and let's give him some extra as well to raise our income. Alfred,
We are the coming power.
can I reach you? No, I can't reach you this time. Well, should be able to
We will
reach you.
prevail.
Should
We
have been
can
able
take them.
to reach him.
Forward as one.
Okay, once again we're going to
My
take
warriors
attrition,
are steadfast and true.
but there was
For the Anglekin.
failure there. This is their king. Did Guthrum die? Yes. Guthrum has died. Oh, great. Gracious me. Their king is dead. Okay, I'm just going to take over Mildon. Or Maildon.
The men are ready to serve.
Occupy it. Some extra income. We get some salt and we have some extra food. Okay, but this is where I'm going to leave it for now. We will continue next time, next episode, probably with an end turn as well. Just going to spend all our money on upgrading our settlements, perhaps even look for the Resolute Wall to give them some more units. So if you have any advice on which units they should get, probably an extra unit of things, do let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.